Alright, interesting developments for Manny Pacquiao versus Timothy Desert Storm Bradley for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World. Drug testing seems to be going the direction it went when Timothy Bradley faced Juan Manuel Marquez um, in his signature victory versus the Mexican legend. The drug testing sort of got swayed over to the responsibility of the Nevada State Athletic Commission instead of doing what both fighters initially agreed, which was through VADA, the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. Now, what's really intriguing is Manny Pacquiao just did VADA testing. He just did drug testing with Brandon Rios using the VADA style um, when he had his fight in Macau. So I don't really understand why why are they not doing that again? Tim Bradley did VADA previously along with the Nevada testing, and now for whatever reason, the negotiations on drug testing were not uh, finalized uh, when the contracts were signed for this fight, and they had to do it afterwards. And now we're going towards Nevada testing again. The Nevada testing, that is the Nevada State Athletic Commission, where they're gonna hire out an accredited laboratory, a World Anti-Doping Association accredited laboratory to do the testing, which is supposed to be the same way. But what I don't understand is why not just stick with VADA? That's what Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley both did in their previous fights. And this is my answer. I believe this isn't an issue with the fighters. I don't believe this is an issue with Manny Pacquiao not wanting to do drug testing. And clearly, Tim Bradley, he wants to do drug testing. So I think both of these guys don't mind getting tested. I just think this is more of Bob Arum. Back when Golden Boy was on board with the VADA testing, and they were constantly getting their fighters voluntarily tested. Back when Andre Berto wanted to get tested versus Victor Ortiz, and when Lamont Peterson wanted the testing versus Amir Khan, it completely backfired in both of those rematches that were supposed to happen. Andre Berto and Lamont Peterson both tested positive, and the fights were scrapped completely. And I think this is the issue with Bob Arum. If one of these guys ends up testing positive, he does not want to cancel the fight and lose the huge investment with HBO, pay-per-view, you know, promoting on YouTube. All these things cost money, especially for Top Rank. So, especially if there's 24/7s and shit. I know Bob Arum. I have a strong idea of how Bob Arum does business. He does not want to take any chances on a fight of this magnitude getting canceled over a positive drug test. So just like what happened with Manny Pacquiao versus Brandon Rios, the fighter that tested positive, that positive turned out after the fight. I don't know. I'm not gonna say if that is in bed with anybody, but I just think that Bob Arum is doing this as insurance, since Nevada State, the city in Las Vegas, Nevada, they make millions of dollars on these boxing fights, millions of dollars, and would they give that away to publicly announce? In the case that one of these fighters tested positive, would Nevada State publicly announce this prior to the fight, holding their integrity while knowing that this could potentially cancel the fight? I don't know. I really don't know, because that also deals with contract law, and if provisions are written in contracts to potentially cancel a fight like that, and it probably is, it should be, and especially with Nevada State, they're a state athletic commission. If one fighter does test positive, there has to be repercussions over that. And of course, it is the opponent's option to still want to fight, even if his opponent tests positive. So this is a real interesting scenario. And I'm not sure Nevada State Athletic Commission. I think their integrity is very questionable because they're in a biased situation. So overall, I think that's ultimately the reason why we're seeing these two fighters go the Nevada state route. Uh, I think that's why. I don't think it's an issue with Manny Pacquiao ducking drug testing or, you know, Tim Bradley not being vocal enough about it. He has been vocal about it, and both of these guys, I think, want to get tested. So that's how I see it. I just see it more of an insurance plan for Bob Arum, who might have the State Athletic Commission in his pocket. Let me know what you guys think. It is what it is.